Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification. Now, Spit Squad, if y'all don't get the sentiment from the picture, man, a lot of people around here saying that OTF Jam sold Lil Durk out for some McDonald's. Now, I don't know how they got this picture. I don't know where this picture came from, but it looks like he was in an interrogation room, and it's been floating around the internet. A couple of people have been posting it. A couple of people been replying to it and talking about it. And do y'all think that he sold him out for the McDonald's, or he sold him out for whatever his reason was? Now, I say this all the time, man. If you say you play by the street rules, you say you come from the streets, you a street guy, you shouldn't be telling, you shouldn't be snitching, you shouldn't be signing no papers. At the same time, y'all have to look at these situations and say, sometimes a lot of these guys, it be convenient, man. And I was just listening to a podcast yesterday, right? And the guy was basically talking about, matter of fact, it was Charleston White, but he was basically saying, like, it was a tough guy who got out of jail in Dallas, and because people know that he will punch on you and he'll shoot you if he have to, when he came out the pen, even though they know he told on some people, they embraced him because they were scared of him. So when we look at what's going around now, we see Lil Woody running around. We see Gunna. I wouldn't necessarily say he running around because he always with security, but he is getting that same type of love. Now, let's just be real, man. Gunna not getting the same type of love. He's not culturally relevant as he was, but he's still selling out shows. He still got a big fan base. But another thing we have to figure out is what part of that is manufactured. How many of those fans are real and how many of those fans are actors? Now, one thing y'all don't know, that they do pay people to come out to some of these shows sometime and to fill seats. They basically just call seat fillers. So remember that one time that Ja Rule was doing a concert and 50 Cent brought out like the whole first 5 rows to make it look like the concert was empty? And so you may hear the story of like, oh, 50 Cent petty, he bought out Ja Rule first 5 rows to make it look like the concert empty. Ha ha ha. But as time go on, you're going to forget that 50 Cent brought out those seats. And all you're going to remember is that Ja Rule first 5 rows of his concert was empty. It's the same thing when you fill out seats. Whether you purchasing them or they were purchased at a discount, however it go, it makes you look that much better. But when it comes to this OTF Jam situation, man, a lot of people are saying it's him. It has not been confirmed yet. But it's a lot of people who I would say like Trenches News, right? He's somebody who I think is credible. If y'all think he not credible, then you're stupid. All the people that y'all think is supposed to not be telling the business and not be putting the business out, they be reaching out to Trenches News and letting him know what they know. So when you say you getting it from Trenches News, you getting it from a reputable journalist. So based off what Trenches News say, I believe that OTF Jam is the guy. But I will say going out bad for some McDonald's is crazy. Oh, and one thing I want to tell y'all, man, a lot of y'all be calling people snitches and y'all be saying people this and that, and y'all not qualified. So a lot of y'all who not street guys, not from the streets, don't run in the streets, don't have a street bone in your body, or maybe you in the streets, but you not really a street guy. I want to let y'all know, just because you hang outside don't mean you a street nigga. Just because you be in the trenches don't mean you a street nigga. It's a lot of goofies running through the trenches. It's a lot of guys who should be in somebody college, but they sitting in the trenches. It's a lot of guys who should be on somebody tennis team, but they sitting in the trenches and they think they cool. You know what I'm saying? But they not. So when we look at this situation, what I'm basically trying to say, hey, just because y'all may know that somebody is a snitch, it may take away everything they done to a street nigga, but to you being a peon, or you being neutral, or to you being somebody who a law-abiding citizen, calling somebody a snitch who really are put in that work can be detrimental to your health. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair.